Welcome back. I hope everybody enjoyed Thursday Night Football on our channel. Let's start the weather forecast with the Daily Almanac. So the wind today traveled southwest at 24 kilometers per hour with gusts at 37 kilometers per hour. We saw the sunrise this morning at 6:38 a.m. and the sunset will be at 7:11 p.m. tonight. The pressure today, 101.3 kPa. So let's start with the temperatures in Dawson Creek today. 19 degrees, so pretty warm temperatures, but we're back down to hurt after the temperatures yesterday of 29 degrees, record-breaking temperatures. In Chetwynd, the high was 18 degrees today. Fort St. John, 17 degrees, and then Fort Nelson, a degree lower at 16 degrees. Now let's take a look at the regional forecast. In Grand Prairie, temperatures are expected to reach 23 degrees with a mix of sun and cloud, 22 degrees in Spirit River with similar conditions there. In Chetwynd, temperatures are expected to reach 21 degrees, a mix of sun and cloud. There's going to be some high clouds in Fort Nelson and similar temperatures at 21 degrees. Hudson's Hope is expected to reach 20 degrees with some clouds, but lots of sun peeking through. And then in Tumbler Ridge, it's a little colder, 15 degrees there with, again, some clouds. Now let's take a look at the 5-day forecast. Tonight, the low is 8 degrees. There's going to be some clouds, but it's going to be a beautiful night. Besides that, on Friday, a high of 21 degrees with a mix of sun and cloud. And then we're reaching 23 degrees on Saturday. There's going to be some clouds, but it's going to be a beautiful day outside. And then on Sunday, it's going to be very sunny, colder day of the 5-day forecast, low at 17 degrees. And on Monday, 18 degrees with some clouds. Now let's take a look at the 5-day forecast in Dawson Creek. The low is 8 degrees tonight with some clouds. On Friday, a high of 21 degrees with a mix of sun and cloud. Same conditions on Saturday, but a little warmer at 23 degrees. And then Sunday, same as Fort St. John. It's going to be a little colder. 17 degrees is the high, but it's going to be very sunny. And then on Monday, a high of 18 degrees with a mix of sun and cloud. Now let's take a look at the province of BC and Alberta. We're going to start in Calgary and Edmonton. In Calgary, the high is 22 degrees with some precipitation. Same thing in Edmonton with a high of 24 degrees. Prince George, the high is 19 degrees with a mix of sun and cloud. Prince Rupert, there's going to be some precipitation with a high of 14 degrees. And then Vancouver, high of 20 degrees with a mix of sun and cloud. Now let's take a look at the national forecast, and I'll be right back with sports after the break.